Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mango etc. and I'm here today to bring in a review for One Punch Man, episode number 6. So earlier on in the episode we have Genos and he's basically telling Saitama that your usual classic everyday C-class hero deals with petty crimes, and that if you're inactive for a week you get your hero's license taken away for you. And Saitama, realizing that he's only got a day and a bit left, he's like, crap. And he just bails out of there straight away looking for hero work. With the rest of the day that he had left, he couldn't find nothing. And he says, "Do you know what? I'll leave tomorrow's problems to tomorrow's me." So he basically leaves himself one day to find hero work. So he leaves it to the next day and he's just out again looking for hero work. But the town, the city, I should say, is quiet. And he's like, crap. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? But luckily for him, Speed of Sound Sonic Key comes around and he's looking for a fight. But Saitama is more interested in finding hero work. So he's like, I can't deal with you right now. I'm busy. Just leave me alone. And what Sonic, he realizes that Saitama's become a hero now, so if he wants to get his fight, he's going to have to become the villain for there and then. So that's what he does in order to get Saitama's attention. So he gets his fight with Saitama. Saitama gives him one chop in the back of his head, and that's Saitama's hero work done. And Sonic got his fight, which he lost. And it seems to me that he lost quicker than he did last time, but it is what it is. So yeah, Saitama got his hero work done, Speed of Sound Sonic got his fight, and we later on find out that because of the hero work that he done, Saitama's rank has now gone up, so he's not last anymore. I don't remember the exact number, but he went up quite a bit. The rest of the episode really focuses on the hero association and other heroes within the association. So this is where we first get introduced to Tornado, a new character. She's an S-class hero, and she seems to have either, I'm going to say, psychic abilities, or just based on her name, since how her name is Tornado, I'm guessing that she can use the wind to levitate things. But either way, it seems like that Tornado has powers, and she is the first hero to be introduced with powers, which is pretty interesting. She seems to be really on job. She wanted to take on the investigation mission, which was the focus of this episode, but she wasn't allowed to. And then when she later on finds out that how the A-class heroes failed the mission, she was like, "See, you should have sent me." And she seems to be really on fire and a really good hero, just really on job. We then later find out how things are going in the other cities, and this is where we find out about another hero, which I do find kind of interesting. So we have Watchdog Man in Area Q, and he's also an S-class hero, but he looks like a loser, and the suit does not help. It really does not help. He looks like a loser. But Q City is supposedly a hot zone that the most monster attacks and casualties, and get me, Watchdog Man is defending that, so he's got to be good at what he does. So it's a classic example of looks can be deceiving right there. You know, all the other cities were nothing to report. But going on to Z City, we find out now that how there's a town in Z City which is uninhibited, and there's rumors going on about this part of town, and we find out that how monsters are dwelling in this part of town, but none's been sighted. Get me, it's just all rumors right now, and that's why there's an investigation going on where 2 A-class heroes have been sent. So these 2 A-class heroes have been sent. They've gone to the city looking for anything to just help their investigations, but they run into another monster who's from a different part of town, and this is where we get to see some abilities from these 2 heroes. The first one I'm going to talk about is Golden Ball. As soon as he pulled out that slingshot, I was thinking Usopp One Piece, and I was like, yo, I want to see them 2 fight, I want to see them 2 go down, and my boy Usopp will win, because, get me, it's just my boy Usopp, he's not losing, like. But yeah, we see him, and like I've since said, like I saw the similarities to Usopp, with the slingshot. But that's all we get to see from him. He doesn't last long in the fight. He's just easily taken care of by this villain, this monster I should say, who's just roaming around in this city. And from this we get to learn that rank isn't everything, because Golden Ball is a higher rank to this other hero that he's accompanied by, but he survived longer in the fight. We see him whip out his sword. He seems to have a fencing style to his fighting, and he was able to last longer in the fight. And he had to end up calling for backup, but they both got easily defeated. And that's the episode. So it was just finding out about the rumors and stuff about the Z City and what's going on there. So we just getting hints that something's going to go down in this city, in this uninhibited area, because people's not living there anymore because of opposing monster sighting. So that's the episode. But like always, the episode is funny. It's so hard to pick a specific part which is to be the funniest, but the one that sticks with me the most is at the very beginning of the episode, where we have Saitama and he's just trying to give the advice to Genos, because you all know that he's Genos' Saitama's disciple, and he's just trying to give advice to him, and he's like, seeing as how you're a cyborg and you can't train your body, you should train your mind. It's like, I'm just making this all up on the spot. I find that bit funny, but there are, like I said, there are other bits, and this is probably one of very few animes that actually makes me laugh out loud. With other things, it's just like, yeah, that was funny. What One Punch Man actually makes me laugh out loud, which is another thing about it that I do love. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm going to give this a 3.5-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.